Education is one of the biggest problems in the U.S. right now. I think this is due to many, many different factors, but many argue that it's mainly due to immigration. Uh, the U.S. is known to have a poor education system and to be at the bottom of the charts in respect to the countries across the world. Um, with Japan and South Korea being the top two, uh, I really don't see the U.S. recovering from this deep, deep trench they've built for themselves. Uh, but I would like to hear some of you guys' opinions. Personally, I think it's due to the immigration problem we have. In Colorado, a study was conducted, and they stated that uh, with school age immigrants and children of immigrants, school enrollment would have not risen at all during the past decade. They say that 1 out of every 5 students has an immigrant parent, and a quarter of these are foreign born. Immigrants will account for 96% of the future increase in school age population over the next 50 years. And there's lots and lots of other points they're making, but basically they're saying that immigration is playing a large role on the influx and the number of people being admitted to public institutions, and this is causing our poor education system to just get even worse. And I think the divide between the rich and the poor is growing. The middle class is shrinking. We're starting to see more and more smart people and more stupid people, more rich, more poor. Uh, and another thing is that it seems to be a, uh, an acceptable American culture which is growing, that students are just being ignorant of school. They don't care. They seem to be content with poor grades and not attending school and not becoming educated. It's becoming a common culture, uh, most likely brought about by immigration, maybe even uh, uh, minorities, but I'm just trying to state that it's a big problem and something needs to be done about it. I think one way that they could stop this is by taxing these parents. Uh, if the parents can get involved and keep their children, even if they're illegal immigrants, if they can keep their children in school, uh, providing better education and better lives for their children in the future, it will benefit America as a whole. So, by providing some sort of taxation, maybe when they turn in their yearly taxes, the state says, hey, you get a deduction for your student missing, I don't know, 50 days of class. Or you get a deduction for having a student who did not finish high school. He did not get his high school diploma, which is ridiculous, I think, in my opinion. Um, Now, I know not everyone is on the same level as I am, but personally, it's not very difficult to pass high school. Not difficult at all. I passed the high school exit exam in sophomore year, and I finished all my credits to pass high school junior year. I could have graduated early, but I mean, I go to an advanced school and I had a good education basis to sustain or to develop my intellect thus far. So I think I'm not everyone, but I, much of that goes towards our poor education system. We have many uh, African Americans who are going to poor schools, and not getting a very good education. They're not passing the high school exit exam. They're not getting their diploma. And really, you can blame it on them, and it is also to be blamed on their parents, and then it's also to be blamed on the state. We have a poor education system. We have many parents who don't care about what their kids are doing, and then we have kids who are ignorant and they just are careless of failing school. So it's a problem that needs to be addressed, and I'm open to video responses from everyone on YouTube because I'd like to hear some of your opinions, how you feel about education, and what you think we can do to stop this problem. And maybe through these responses we can send a message to politicians and maybe implement some sort of legislation that can solve this problem.